Hello, Internet. I'm your really okay. You know what? I'm just gonna. I, I got this hat at RTX London. I thought I would try a reaction where I was wearing a hat. I feel it works for Amber, works for Riz. So, not me, but I don't think it works. Plus, with the lighting I get in here, it kind of makes a shadow around my eyes. So, yeah, tried that. Don't really work. So, anyway, back to my intro. Hello, Internet. I'm your only mate, and it's time for another episode of RWBY Volume 5, or Chapter, I should say. This is Chapter 4. Now, as I should say with all of my reaction videos, please click the link in the description below to go watch the actual episode itself. Like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Then come back to watch this video. Okay? Good. Support the official release. Okay, first of all, I've explained this in my previous videos leading up to this, and also I haven't recorded it yet, but I will probably explain this again in my reaction to the Death Battle Naruto vs Ichigo, which will actually be up before this, by the way. So if you just watch these videos but none others, I'll explain. I am in Lanzarote right now. So yeah, that's the different surroundings explained. Also, I've had to set things up a bit differently. But it's only going to be like this for, like, what, 3 videos. Like this, my reaction to Chapter 5, and the death battle between Naruto and Ichigo. So, yeah. But anyway, on to this episode. I am so freaking excited for this episode! Because, if anyone doesn't know, I do watch the RWBY Rewind podcast, and in it they showed a preview that had me hyped beyond hell. Oh, I can't fucking wait for this! And, also, we're finally seeing Yang again. After what feels like an eternity. Well, I mean, like, what, 3 weeks? Yeah, just about. Anyway. So, yeah, that's happening, and I'm gonna shut up, hit play. Oh, and also just to explain this, I haven't started editing it yet, but I will explain it in text in my previous video. The reason why there was no video at the end, and it was just audio, was because my camera ran out of memory, but my audio was being picked up on another device. So I was able to at least salvage that. But it was because I did not delete the, I forget how many RTX London videos I recorded for something. It's like 50 plus. Yeah, 50 plus video clips. And then when I sorted that out, the memory card had like, what, 3 hours of footage to be used or something? So, this should be alright. I don't want to go on for that long, Jesus. But, anyway, I'm gonna put my earphones in. I did not feel like bringing my super fancy headphones to Lanzarote with me. So, these will do. Anyway, I am going to shut up and, hit play. Oh, also, I'm gonna try something new to maybe help with the copyright stuff. Perhaps edit out the Volume 5 intro. I'll still sync up with it, and then just cut out the reaction and just get right to the episode. So, hopefully that'll help, I don't know, but I'll give it a go and see what happens. And play. And this should be where I cut back. Oh, so enough of Yang, good. I can hear the bike, so. Oh, and you're still there. I mean, yeah, from the preview I already knew it, but...
How much further, pal? This should just about do it. You wait here. I'll go up ahead and make sure the coast is clear.
Not suspicious at all. And there's the thumbnail. Yang, please crack a joke or make a pun in this episode. Oh.
I can't believe you were
Can't believe you were dumb enough to actually bring her here.
Yes, little lady. This is it.
Actually, I wonder, does this guy even know that Yang is Raven's daughter?
Yeah, back that way.
That way.
Yes, that way.
Good to know. Thanks.
Now to pay me,
Yeah, you guys are screwed.
we're gonna take your bike. You're gonna take your lumps.
Nah. Yes. Wait for it. This is something I was really excited about.
You got the jump on me last time, sweetheart.
Wait for it.
You really ought to think twice about fighting all
Yes!
right?
Time to watch Yang kick some ass! Oh, I've missed this! Blocking bullets with the arm, love it! I fucking love this! Yo, you done went and fucked up! And... Oh! I love that move! Just everything about that! Amazing! But she's...
It doesn't even matter. When Raven finds out what you did, you're dead.
Possibly, but I doubt it. I'm her daughter, after all.
And now he finds out.
I'm dead.
Yep! But then again, it depends on, some other stuff. Oh! Yeah, Ruby training hand to hand. Alright, good recovery, Ruby.
Oscar's a kid. Oscar's picking up on this stuff fast.
Ooh.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
Of course. Wait.
You forgot to engage your aura. Why didn't you tell me? Because this method makes you less likely to forget. Mind if I give it a shot?
Oh boy.
Not bad, Miss Rose. But Oscar doesn't have the years of training that you do. Or I do.
Oh my god. So now we're gonna see Ozpin fight in Oscar's body.
Well, maybe we should,
I like how scared Ruby is. It's a different fight now, isn't it? Ooh.
The next time you want to throw left across, remember to push off with the appropriate foot. And as always, do be aware of any openings.
Well, at least she's, taking mental notes of all this.
Are you okay?
How is this so exhausting?
Your body isn't used to this kind of training. Not to mention generating a defensive aura on your own. It takes intense concentration at first, but in time it will become second nature, allowing you to deflect attacks and gradually heal your wounds. After that, you can begin focusing on your semblance, whatever that may be.
Same goes for you, Jean.
You know, like your very own superpower. Everybody's got one. It's just a matter of finding it and
Ruby has super speed, Nora can absorb electricity,
just makes me stronger, then can mask emotions, and John can
do something. We just don't know what it is yet.
John's like you. He hasn't found his someone's yet, but we all know he will. And you will too.
I mean, we've seen somewhat of a hint of it, but...
Cool. A common philosophy is that a warrior's semblance is a part of who they are. Some say your personality and character can define your semblance, while some claim that it's the other way around. Of course, there are still
Interesting.
no direction at all.
It's hard to know when you know sometimes. Ren's semblance was unlocked from intense stress, and And during training one day.
What about you?
Oh, struck by lightning, didn't die. Thursday.
Okay then. That's one way of finding out your semblance.
I meditate. Don't worry, Mr. O. Your journey is far from over. The same might be said for all of you. Unlocking your semblance isn't the end. You can still grow and evolve. Providing you're willing to put in the work, who knows what could happen.
Then let's get back to it.
Oh my, is Yang gonna find Weiss in here and then get pissed off that Raven's taking her friend captive? Or is Weiss already gone? Oh, there's Weiss, she's still there. She's still there. But now Yang Raven has given her an opening and she's gonna escape. Hopefully you'll be a bit quiet. I'm actually nervous as to what Yang and Raven are going to say to each other.
Mom. Yang.
So, after all this time, you finally decided to visit me.
Excuse me, Raven?
That I've searched for you. I spent years looking for you. And you found me. You were patient, determined, and strong enough to make your dream a reality. Well done, Yang. But did you have to be so rough with my men? I didn't want a fight. They started it. Well, you
I can vouch for that.
finished it. Right. I'm sure this is all very overwhelming, but I must admit that you've proven yourself. So any questions you have, I'll be happy to answer. You can stay with us tonight. I'll even have the cooks whip up something for you. That's not wine here.
Ooh. I'm still
What was that?
nervous about
I'm not
what's.
here for you. Ruby is somewhere in Mistral. She's with Crow and she's going to need my help. I just need you to take me to her. And why would I do that? Because we're family.
Mind blown, I just gotta say.
Only coming around when we need. I have to say I'm disappointed.
Meanwhile, you don't give two
After
shits
all,
either way.
you me, didn't you? Why not take that drive and use it to find your little sister if she really means that much to you? Because you're going to save me time. Ruby was heading to Mistral, but there's no guarantee she's made it there. Looking for her in Anima could take ages. But
It's true.
Dad told me how your semblance works.
Oh.
You could bond to certain people, and when you do, you could create a portal that takes you straight to them.
Oh, that's where that was.
One for Dad, one for me, and you've got one for Crow. He promised
Oh.
me he'd watch out for Ruby before he left, and I trust him. So, make a portal to my uncle and sister, and I'll be on my way. You know, it takes real strength to march in here and demand such a favor of me. Got to say, I'm impressed. It's very noble to want to help out your sister. But if she's with Crow, then she's already a lost cause.
Excuse me?
You don't want to get mixed up in all of that, gang. Ozpin is not the man you think he is. And Crow is a fool for trusting him.
And you're a bitch, what's your point?
No, I trusted him once too. I don't care what you think. Your choice is your own. All I'm suggesting is that instead
I'm kind of surprised that Weiss isn't hearing this.
too big for you, for any of us, that maybe you take a moment to wonder if you're already where you belong. Save your breath. You could spout off whatever you want, but nothing is going to keep me from my sister. Oh, aren't you stubborn? I get it from my mom. Well, if that's how you feel, then it sounds like we're done. Take her away.
Bitch!
Did you not hear me? I said, send me to Crow, damn it!
That's enough! You watch your mouth in front of our leader!
Oh god. And just like that, she's found Weiss.
Yang? Weiss?
Two members are back together.
Right, well, subtlety is out.
Damn! That is cool.
What is that? Don't worry about it. What are you doing here? Well, that's my mom, and she can take us to Ruby. Ugh.
Your mom kidnapped me? You kidnapped her?
I know, right? Raven's a complete bitch. What was it?
Enough!
Thank you. If you people don't keep it together, this place will be crawling with Grim. Give the girl her weapon back.
Yep, just do it.
You two in my tent. Now. Why? If you're really going after your sister, then you need to know the truth. Sorry about
Aww.
I missed you so much. I missed you too.
Two down. Two to go. And just like that, we have two members of Team RWBY back together. Oh, I have to admit, I was honestly like really close to like I was a bit teary there, but it was this close to actually like running down my face. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. And yeah, that was a great episode. It was so good to see Yang kick some ass again. And this is something I've been joking about with like some friends, that her new one would be decked out like to the shit with weaponry. And well, I mean, it has a gun in there, and that is something I'm so relieved about, because honestly, like, it was barely a secret that she was gonna get a robo arm. I mean, come on. Like, one thing I was always wondering is it gonna hinder like her fighting style a bit, especially when it comes to firing shots from Emma Celica at range? Because it's handy when doing it like this, but is it gonna hinder her a bit just going eh, eh, eh? And also there's like propelling herself with the, you know, the kickback of the shotgun blasts. Propulsion, I should say, but anyway. But no, she's got one built into the arm, and that's so awesome! And honestly, I'm curious as to if that's the only weapon that's built into that thing. And, I mean, come on, there are like so many ways that you could go about it, just making Yang's new arm, like, ridiculously weaponized. like, this one that just came to me today was have, like, the hand be a grappling hook. Like, just fire it off, and there's, like, a cord leading to the hand, and she still has controls over, like, when it, like, clenches a fist or does whatever. Like, you could have, like, climb tool stuff with it. Perhaps bring something to her, long-range punch, or even do a scorpion, like, get over here and then just uppercut them with the left. Don't lie. You want to see Yang do that now. Because that would be awesome. Okay, and another one that was really just a complete joke is there being, like, a hidden missile in, like, I guess this part. Just purely for the purpose of her doing an Iron Man how it should have ended. Just, tank missile! And then just someone say, hey, careful, it's a brand new thing. Boom. It's just me joking around with friends, but hey, if that ends up happening, then, oh boy. And, there's something I've been talking to Max a few trades about. Well, who would have thought the Yang and Weiss would be the first two to reunite? Because I'm pretty sure just about everyone was thinking it's either going to be Ruby and Weiss, Blake and Yang, or Ruby and Yang. I don't think many people would have speculated that Ruby and Blake, Weiss and Yang, or Weiss and Blake would be the first to reunite, but hey, I guess Freezerburn is the first one to reunite. I mean, it might not be under the best circumstances, but hey, they're back together and they're happy to see each other. I love that hug. Honestly, that's something I really wanted with Weiss and Ruby when they finally reunite. I was always thinking, when that happens, we know they're going to share a hug, but I want Weiss to be the one who hugs first. I mean, she's done that with Yang, but I just thought it would have a bigger impact with Ruby. But hey, that's coming soon. Just depends on how long Raven's gonna keep them around. And okay, and that guy who hit on Yang in the first episode, and she punched his tooth out, rightfully deserved, by the way. Yeah, buddy, you were threatening your boss's daughter. Although, to some extent, I don't think she would give a shit. And that's something I've got to point out. With... Okay, Raven. You mentioned how... I can't remember what the exact line was, but... You talk about how Yang only just now visits you, or someone else. I can't remember the exact line. I'm terrible at this. All I'm just thinking is, excuse me? Do you not know what the fuck happened to Yang? So much of me wants to see Raven get her ass kicked, but... We'll see what happens, and I guess that little display confirms that that girl, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry, the one who had Weiss's weapon, I guess that confirms that she's the Spring Maiden? Well, either that or she used lightning dust that was in Weiss's sword. Oh. But it's way more likely that she's the Spring Maiden. So... Yep, and curious of what Raven's gonna say about Ozpin. Whether or not Weiss and Yang actually believe her is another question. And, ooh, how's that reunion gonna go? And, oh my god, their reaction to finding out about Oscar and how Ozpin's life cycle works. Anyway, aside from that, we got some little backstory with well, mostly with Nora and how she discovered her semblance. Like, holy fuck! I mean, that's one way to discover your semblance. Jesus Christ! Oh. Now I'm kind of curious as to how the other characters discovered theirs. I mean, Weiss is like genetic, like it runs in her family, so that's it right there. Although then again, she could have discovered it another way. But, I don't know. It depends on how it happened. Did she use it by mistake and then find out about it? I don't know. Probably not. And I sound like a complete moron. But yeah, now I'm curious as to how Yang discovered hers, and how Blake discovered hers as well. Well, I don't think any of them are going to top Nora's. Although I may have spoke too soon. I probably did. Who knows? I mean, hell, Yang could have discovered her semblance during her first haircut. I don't know, but this is just me rambling. But, yeah, hopefully at least this volume will actually get Jean's semblance, like, discovered and completely explained, because we saw a hint of it in Volume 1. And, who knows what Oscar's could turn out to be. Who knows, we'll find out later this volume, and, oh! There's something I really need to address. I mentioned how I, like, talked to Max a few trades a whole bunch about this. Yeah, one thing that we brought up in one of our last discussions was how 2 members of Team RWBY are gonna reunite. They're gonna notice each other, and then episode ends and we have to wait another week. Because, I'm sorry, but given Rooster Teeth's history and like what they've done with Red vs. Blue a whole bunch, that kind of seemed likely, but that didn't turn out to be the case. And we get that nice little hug between Yang and Weiss. That's one of my favorite things now. And considering those two are Max's favorites, then I imagine, well, he's gonna love that. So, what's going to happen next with Team RWBY coming back together? Is it going to be Raven taking Yang and Weiss to RWBY through Crow? Or perhaps Blake is finally going to get to Mistral? Seriously! Blake, get your ass out of Mazarin and into Mistral, and reunite with the team! And have Sun reunite with his, Jesus. That's honestly something else I want to see. I want to see more interactions with Sun and the rest of his team. Like Neptune, Scarlet, and Sage, who by the way, hasn't even gotten a chance to speak yet, and, like, for the longest time, they were just, like, there. And then they fought in Volume 3, like, once or twice, and that was it. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I think I'm running out of things to talk about. So, well, aside from the fact that Weiss can make the night grow, oh my gosh, she can literally do a Rita Repulsor. Like, summon a tiny knight and then go, "Make my monster grow!" I'm quoting the movie, not the original show. But, hey, it's still the same line. RWBY crack idea. Do not steal. But this is another great episode. Looking forward to the next one. Again, hopefully we'll get Blake actually making a way out of Mazarin and towards Mistral. And, oh, jeez, I completely forgot about this. So, also in the last episode, Crow mentioned how he was going to get some huntsmen and huntresses, like, to their group to head to the bandit camp and get the Spring Maiden. That being said, I really, 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 really want them to have it set up like a GTA 5 heist. Like, just get aboard and have Crow come in with some papers, alright? We got our crew. And then Oscar / Ozpin, like, lays them out, says, okay, we gotta go here, 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 and our goal is here. We gotta search around here. Like, I'm doing a terrible job, like, just miming this, but you get the idea. But yeah, just literally have it set up like a heist from Grand Theft Auto 5. And actually, since Raven is taking, well, I mean, hopefully she is, otherwise she's even more of a complete bitch. Is taking Weiss and Yang to everyone else so they can join the fray and get the Spring Maiden. But who knows? Anyway, I really should wrap this up. So, point is, really happy to see Team RWBY actually start to come back together. Some good backstory here and there. A good speculation for the next episode. And also, oh, it was so good to see Yang kick some ass again. Because that is something that I have missed so much. Now we just got to Blake doing. We just got to get Blake doing something like, really, really awesome. Without Sun. Yeah, I should wrap this video up before it gets like a bit too long. And also I got one other thing to edit. So yeah. Anyway. Finally gotta wrap this up. Thanks for watching, all of that stuff, and here's my Tracer outro. Bye.
Hello, loves. Tracer here. You've just watched a video by your only mate. Subscribe, like, comment, and check out his other stuff. Cheers, loves.